Bye.
What up guys, welcome back to another vlog. My name is Calvin. If you're new to the channel, my channel's mostly about cars. That's my day-to-day life, as you can see. In this vlog, I think I'm gonna do something a little different that I haven't done before. I think I'm gonna go over all my cars and stuff like that and kind of give you guys more insight on the cars I own, what's done to them, why I'm building them, and also my businesses, maybe just give a little motivation to people out there that are trying to do something different on their own. So, all right, to start off, I'm 22. I'm a college dropout. I tried going to college, it wasn't for me, didn't really like it. I went home, told my parents, they were like, my dad was like, yo, drop out, send it. My mom was like, go to school, you gotta finish everything. And I was like, dude, I'm confused, I'm conflicted. I ended up full sending it, and probably was the best decision I think I've ever made. Obviously, I need to have time to kind of show that and see if that was the best decision, but go from there. All right, sorry, customer walked in. Had to take care of that real quick. So, let me put this down. That's better. All right, so story. Dropped out of college, had some money that was saved up, put it towards squeegees, little like bumper stands, things like that. Started working out of my driveway, started doing some vinyl stuff, and most people ask like, how did I know I wanted to do that? I actually didn't know I wanted to do that. What happened was my car, I had a Dodge Charger. Some of you may know if you follow me on Instagram. I had a Dodge Charger. That car was wrapped by these people. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't the best, amazing thing in the world. Before they gave the car back, it was a father and son, supposedly. The son was like the main rapper guy. He went somewhere, supposedly. The dad was left, and the dad was like, I can't wrap this front bumper, and which it is a hard bumper. Me being a rapper now, not knowing back then, that bumper is actually very hard. SRT8 Charger bumper, Gen 1. If any rappers out there, you know, understand. So he's like, yo, I can't wrap it. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I need the car wrapped. Like, what do you want me to do? And then they said, yo, we'll give you $1,000 back if you could wrap your own bumper. And in my head, I'm like, dude, $1,000, that's a lot of money. Like, I could literally just try it myself, even if I mess it up, like, at least it'll be probably one color. I can just put a whole bunch of pieces. I ended up not taking the chance just because I thought it wasn't really worth it. I'd rather them, you know, do it their best and kind of just make it work. So I got the car back. It was all right, whatever. That's what really sparked me, like going like, oh, I think I could just do this myself and just try it out. So with that being said, I ended up buying some wrap. Started messing around with it, doing whatever. Fast forward about 2 years. I'm out of my driveway. I went to another place, worked out of their shop. Then I have this place, which is Empire Vinyl, which is my own shop. So, with that being said, you know, the name's been growing around town, Long Island, New York, whatever it is. I've been having, you know, I've had great people support me, especially my family or friends. Even just people that I like, good friends I have now that I just met that were my customers at one point, and they're literally like some of my best friends now. They support the crap out of me, and you know, I appreciate every single one of them. So that being said, I'm going to show you, we're gonna go over some of my cars that I have. In total, I have 6 vehicles. I have 1 truck, 3 cars, and then 2 bikes. And just to start this off, like, this is a big thing right now. I'm not sitting here trying to like I'm not flexing, dude. I'm not trying to be like, yo, like, I got this, you don't have that, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm simply here for the fact that, like, when I was however years old and I would see things like this, it's motivation. Like, it made me more ambitious to get to a goal or where I wanted to be. So this video is not really for, this is not for me. This is not, I mean, I guess it's kind of for you guys, for, you know, your entertainment, but mainly this is for a person that specifically needs that little bit of like sprinkle of ambition, or maybe they want to set a goal to get to that point, or whatever the case is. This is what that video, the main purpose of this video is honestly for. So I'll give you a little bit of insight on my story, you know, how I got here pretty much. And by no means am I like, I don't see myself as successful yet. I'm on my way there, definitely. I can definitely acknowledge that. But it takes a lot of time and effort and work and late nights and endless, like, constant thinking of this to get to certain places. And I'm still on my journey, dude, so I'm doing my thing. But to the person that needs to hear this, just keep working, bro. And like, if you think this is like making it, like, it's not. Like, trust me, once you get to like, this is where you start and you get to your goal right here, you're gonna see like 30 stories above that, and you're gonna keep going up there. But the thing is, when you get to like X point, like, let's say if you start here, you get to A, let's call it, you know, make sure you look back and, you know, appreciate how far you've come. So that being said, we'll start off with the big mamma jamma, this puppy. So this is my 2013 Mustang 5.0. I got this 3 years ago. 2 years ago to a year ago, it got this wild. Like, I honestly bought this car, never really had an intention of getting to this point, but it got to this point. So to go over everything, I'm just gonna give you guys like a slight overview of like the mods and stuff. Nothing like insane. Like, I'm not gonna give you a full list of everything that's done. If you guys want, after this video, and you guys want to see more of this car specifically, I'll go over a full detailed list and make a separate video for that. So like I said, it's 2013 5.0. True fiber wide body, airlift bags, wheels, you know, street arrow. They hooked me up. This is I have certain sponsors for this car. Is probably my main car, like modified wise. AirTech, they don't sponsor me, but they're homies and they're out here in Massapequa, Long Island. So if you ever do need bags, hit them up. Blackview, great sponsor. Dyna Performance, they have all my carbon fiber goodies and the interior Petra Works. They always hold me down. They're the dudes that do all my performance work. Wash Auto Care, they will keep this thing clean. P&A Auto Collision Repair, that's actually his car. Anything body wise, anything. Those are my guys. And then Street Arrow, which is my full diffuser, side skirts, the whole aero kit. Got a Battle Arrow wing. Shout out to my boy also, Kakamako. That's the homie right there. Fellow YouTuber as well. I mean, he stays on it way more than I do because I try my best, but sometimes I get a little busy. But this is like I think it's a 70-inch wing with 69-inch wing or something like that. The stands are 15-inch, the 15-inch talls. Anything else back here? True fiber carbon diffuser thing, not diffuser, the plate. Interior, my battery's disconnected just because it's been sitting, but interior, I mean, this is the Dyna Performance, so you got all the carbon fiber goodies all over the place. Boss 302 Alcantara suede wheel, true fiber inserts, Starlight headliner, Sparko R333 seats. I forgot what the brand of the half cage, but there's a half cage, custom air setup. Shout out to AV Auto Works, those are the dudes. That's his Evo, or his Lancer. It's all the way in the back there. He does all like the mechanics and like custom fab stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much for the interior. It's got a PA system, which is pretty cool. And then other than that, what else we got? Cervini's hood. I don't even know what model it is, to be honest, but it looks like a GT500 style. It's a stock bumper. Everyone thinks I have an aftermarket bumper, but it's actually just this front lip, which I think is a Street Gen 2 something, where the lip actually curves into the like little fog light area thing over there, and it makes it look like it's like a solid, like a one bumper. They always ask me what it is, but it's on American Muscle, you can get that. Custom headlights. Then the fun part, that the car is fully built motor, T56 Magnum XL transmission, one-piece drive shaft, well, one-piece aluminum drive shaft shop, stock rear end. It's got an on-3 twin turbo kit, the twin 60s, custom hood dumps, It's on wastegate right now. It makes probably around like 600-ish. I got to turn it up in springtime, but for the most part, I love this thing. This thing is so crazy. Look at this. Oh, what am I doing? The wrap, obviously, done by yours truly. The wrap, it's a full wrap, full digital print on a silver metallic base, printed, blah, 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 whatever. This beautiful masterpiece was designed by Corsa Auto Design. It's my homies in New Jersey. They just kill it at everything, to be honest. We're actually doing a car right now for them. She's over there, that M3. But yeah, I mean, you can just see the level of detail in this, like, it's crazy. It looks like a blob at first when you look at it, but up close, man, there's just, the amount of details is nuts. Another person walked in, my bad. Had to end that too. Okay, so, car number dos. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Yep. That's some good stuff. Okay. This is my 2003 Evo 8. It is pretty stock, not gonna lie. Stock to me, at least. I got the car like pretty much, not the way it looks, but the way it mechanically is. I got this car last January, so the year of 2018, I think. I bought this from my P&A, the guy with the S2 Carrier right there. This was his car. He bought it for cheap. Ended up fixing the whole car up, repainting in this red. Did the whole thing. Got it for cheap. Bought it from him. Tuned it. The car already had full bolt on. It pretty much needed a tune. It was running a little weird. Once I got the car, got it tuned from Chameleon out in Bohemia, maybe? I don't know. They're somewhere out east on the island. Once I got the tune, the thing was running mint. So from there, I just kind of went on the looks. So the car is on True Heart coilovers. It's got Evo 9 MR BBS wheels. Like little carbon goodies right here. Mirror caps, black that murdered out windows. Right now that goes. It's Evo 9 bumper, carbon fiber front lip. What else? Some skirts that I made from spare parts from a Liberty Walk 4 kit, actually. So yeah, I kind of just trimmed them, put them on. Let me see. Evo 7 tails, Evo 7 tails, JDM rear bumper. It's got an HKS high power, full exhaust. No name downpipe that I bought off of, I think it was Craigslist for like 60 bucks. Oh yeah, everything else I think is just HKS and like pipe interior, intercooler piping and stuff. The coolest thing I've done so far to this car, in my opinion, is, don't worry about the roof rack and all that stuff. Like, that stuff's kind of cool, but like, it's not, don't worry about that, is these headlights. So these headlights are out of I think a 2018 Honda Accord Touring. So these headlights aren't, when you look at them, well, most people do jewel eyes, which is little inch projectors. Like this one is pretty much a whole bunch of different angled pieces of plastic with like a chrome thing on them, and the LEDs sit on top, so when the light shines down, it bounces off and goes forward. But they're all different angles, so the light, when it shines down, goes like this way, and then like creates like a pattern that you can see. One thing I also did right here, click this, I put the cool pattern on. So I wired it up into here, the LED strip, not the actual headlight, the LED strip, and created this. Which I personally think is awesome, just because the way it reflects off each individual one, it like twinkles when it goes through. But yeah. Yeah, the light bar and the roof rack and stuff like that, don't worry about that. That's what I put it usually on the Mustang. I usually use it for Christmas last year, but since I have this and it's actually running this year, I I put it on here just because I drive it every day and it looks kind of cool for Christmas spirit kind of thing. Yeah, otherwise, there's nothing else really done to that car, but that's one of my favorite cars, to be honest. Like, this thing is almost pretty much stock, and this thing is like this. I like this as much as that. Like, it's like equal. This thing is mad fun. But yeah, so this one's out of the way. Next up. All right. The next one. This is a new build. I just bought this like 4 months ago, maybe? Nah, I don't think so. I think like 2 months ago. This is not an M. Just to start off with that, it's not an M. This is a 2002 325 Ci. Do I know what those numbers mean? Absolutely not. Do I know what it means? It's not an M. All right, so don't bust my balls too much. So I bought this car, went to Massachusetts with the homies. $500 for all of that, minus the cool stuff that's on it. But still, $500 for a perfectly running car. Well, not perfectly running. The car had no oil in it, just to begin with. Needed a map sensor, filter, intake tube, like things were ripped, plugs, coils, oil change, the whole nine. Did all the maintenance, whatever. Car ran perfect. Now, the difference between these cars, or this car and these cars, is that this one I bought with the intention of having a strict budget. And by strict, I already raised it $1,000. No, I'm just kidding. It's a strict budget. So I bought this car with the intentions of spending $6,000 flat and trying to create what I wanted to do. So when I was a kid, I loved E46 M3 specifically. So I've always wanted one. So what did I do? Didn't buy one. I bought one that's cheaper just so I can build it to make it what I want, because I knew it was going to be ruined only because I bought it with the intentions of having it static. Like, most people are probably like, yo, this thing's on the floor, bro. Like, look at your fitment, like, air it up. And I'm like, nah, dude, it's static. So it's gonna stay like that. Not like that. It's gonna be raised a little bit because I literally cannot fit anything underneath that. So I'm gonna raise it a little bit. What is done to the car so far? I have a carbon fiber Bowser, however you call it, hood. That I got that was completely wrecked. I kind of restored it like 50-50. It's a million times better than what it was, but it's still pretty shitty looking. Stock E46 M3 fenders, CSL style front bumper with the little carbon thingies. I did a custom headlight build, blacked out the headlights, blacked them out, did the halos, did a little yellow in the thingy, clear side markers, got some kidney grills, so hanging around somewhere. M3 side skirts I have. Those mirrors are M3 mirrors that are actually carbon, like a 1x1 weave. Yeah, so they're actually carbon. Wow, these are filthy. These are carbon. I traded my bumper that I got the car with, which was a ZHP sedan bumper. That's not a sedan, it's only 2 doors. So I had, for some reason, the guy had a sedan bumper on here, ZHP, and this other guy that I found, so his brother was selling this. Went there, his brother wasn't there, his other brother was there. He's like, yo, buy the bumper. I bought the bumper. He's like, yo, if you're trying to convert an M3, blah blah blah, whatever, like, I got these mirrors. And then I was like, oh, word. And I was like, look, this is my car. And he's like, yo, I need that bumper. Bada bing, bada boom, we traded. Okay, I'm trying not to make this video like 20 minutes long, so that's what's done. CSL, it's converted. So CSL rear trunk, CSL rear diffuser on the M3 bumper. You know, typical things. These are actually like Amazon coilovers I bought for $200, $40 camber arms. Bada bing, bada boom. There's way more camber than those arms and things will give you, just so you guys know. So don't think you can just buy that and you'll have this much tilt. This is -15 all around. Shout out to SFI Innovations. They cut and extended my lower control arm, tie rods, tilted my knuckle, and then on the rear they tilted some piece that, I don't know, they worked their magic somewhere in the rear. I don't really know exactly how they did it. So they took the toe out of there. This camber I actually got with the camber arms from this company, max speeding rods or whatever. So I actually got this much camber from them, but they just did, what happens when you camber it out, gives you like an insane amount of toe. The front, they do all that custom fab. The interior is all painted with DIY stuff. And then these are M3 stock M3 seats that I found from a guide around the block from my house. I picked up for dirt cheap, and they're really freaking shot, and the paint's not sticking to them. Android, double din, painted all the wood trim black. This is the stock, it's a stock M steering wheel. I wrapped this in suede the centers, and then I bought this like $30 steering wheel cover. On here, did an M cluster, M shift knob. I did the whole headliner and the rest of it all suede, and painted the carpets black because everything was gray in this car. Yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. Oh, then I had to make the M3 rear axle bag fit, and I pretty much had to chop out my entire trunk in order to make that fit. But you know, that's for another day. This car, you'll be seeing more of this car. I'm just trying to finish it before I start putting it on the channel. But yeah, so we'll move on to the bike. I got this bad boy that I picked up last year. Not last year, this year. This is a 2019 MT-07 Yamaha. The color scheme originally of the bike is like this fire hydrant red color that's like sort of orangish, and a silver. But I ended up wrapping the bike satin black. And then I don't really know if I have that many mods on here. I just tinted out some of like the headlight because it's kind of big. I did the levers. What else did I do? Oh, this is actually for anybody that knows this bike. This is for FZ07, but they sent me the wrong one twice, so I just ended up making it work. So I just have like this little tab here, but it's integrated LED tail. I got the fender delete kit. Took off the strap, and also bought the peg remover. So the little thingies that come right here for like a passenger. I took those off. Bought these little plates, block off plates, and oh, it's got a full header back exhaust. So yeah. Here we have Big Bertha. This is a 2018 Dodge Ram 1500 Express package, I think it is. Let's keep popping out. It's pretty stock. Also, it just has a wrap that I did with some leftover wrap. It's got a 3.5-inch block on the front, 20 by 12, negative 44 DWG wheels, I think they're called. And then I got some Iron Man 35 by 12.5s. The rear is also stock. There's not like lift or anything on it or blocks. And it just has a muffler delete, LED tails, some tow mirrors because I tow with this thing somehow. The interior has a few accents right here. It does have two 12-inch subs. They're Kenwood shallow mounts or something like that. I do have them in there. I just took the amp out because the amp's in the Mustang now. But I don't even know how I'm supposed to mount this. Okay, am I missing anything? Yeah, so I have the Ram, Mustang, the Evo, E46 we went over, and the bike. The last thing I have, I said 6 vehicles, is the, I have a Honda Grom. I think it's a 2014 maybe, but I don't know, one of the two. That thing is stretched lowered and stuff. It's at my house though, I don't have it here. That thing just sits in my shed. I haven't really ridden it much because yeah. In the summer I'll probably do it because we have a few of my friends that'll be on the channel, and they all, some of them have Groms too. Like I said, this video, I'm just gonna, I don't know how to put this into words. Like I said, this video is this is no intention, zero intention. This is not me trying to be like, yo, look at what I got. You know, like I'm not trying to sit here and like flex or anything like that. It's not what my intention is with this video. This video is intended for someone that was at my age and my point, that position I was in. This is like, if you can see this, like if I was able to see this when I was right there, like this is the motivation that I would want. So if you're at that situation where you think like, yo, like I don't like working a 9 to 5, I don't like college, I don't like whatever, like dude, go do what you want to do, you know, like go full send, devote all your time. That is one thing though, like if you do full send it, you know, make sure you actually send it. Like you need to, like I've been what is this? This is 4 years maybe. 4 years I think it is. 4 years of me, like, we're talking non-stop, constantly, like, working, like, in my head. Like, yes, like, when I say working, I don't mean, like, I come to the shop, I wrap cars and stuff. Like, it's not just that. Like, people think it's like, yeah, you own a business, you just work and then that's it. Like, dude, it goes outside of the shop, or, like, whatever you get into. Like, 24/7. Like, when I'm going to sleep, I'm thinking about this. When I wake up, I'm thinking about this. When I'm, like, taking a shit, when I'm, you know, doing whatever, eating, like, I'm thinking about my business. Like, it devours your life. And with that being said, also, like, if you do end up full sending it and you know you get to that point where it's like you're fully devoted into this business or whatever it is that you're devoting yourself to, and you're like really committed, make sure, this is probably one of the #1 things, make sure you do not lose yourself in your work and your ambition, and make time for your family and, like, you know, spend time with them, because life will pass you by pretty fast, and you know, you don't want to lose that valuable time you have with them just because you wanted to go make some money. At the end of the day, it's not everything. So yeah, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. This wasn't probably not the best vlog. There's a lot of talking. It's probably really long. I'm sorry if it is. I'm trying to get back into it. And when I say back into it, I'm trying to, like, shout out to my boy Kyle. I'm trying to be like you, Kyle. I'm trying to make videos. So I'm trying my best. I'm trying. It's winter. I have more time. We're gonna get things done. We're gonna start vlogging all the time, I think. So, and when I first started this channel, I also said that I wasn't going to film some stuff at the shop, like rapping and stuff. But I think I'm gonna start doing that. I feel like you guys would like to rap, like watch me rap. So I might start doing that. I don't know, we'll see, I'll think about it. But if that's the case, like, if it gets too much, like where you guys are demanding rap, like, I don't want this to be a rapping channel. That was my biggest fear. So anyways, that's way in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope this gave whoever is out there, even if you're 15 or you're, you know, 35, 45, whatever, bro, full send. Like, if you feel like you want to do something, like, do it. And I feel like I sound like a cliche YouTuber that's, like, already made it, even though, like, I haven't made it anywhere. But just in my life experience personally with this business, like, dude, full send it, you know, like, screw it, you know, why not? That being said, peace out, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever all those other YouTubers say. Whatever. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I'll see you around. I'm gonna make some more videos. I have a few cooking up already, so at least this way we should be good. So, peace. Okay, side note, I just rewatched some of the clips. When I say motivation, I don't mean look at all the stuff you could buy. That's not what I mean. I'm saying my goal, my personal goal, was to, like, build cars, like sick cars. Like, that was my goal. Your goal could be something completely different. To me personally, this would be a sick goal. Like, if I saw this would be a sick goal for me. So that being said, I'm not saying work hard and you can have a whole bunch of nice materialistic things. That's not what I'm trying to say. Just trying to make that clear. I'm saying you set goals, achieve them, put your all into it, you will get there. You will have ups and downs, yes, but you'll make it. Just ambition, time, devote yourself. Don't lose yourself in the process, that's all I'm saying. With that side note being over, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say and stuff, you know? But now this is a final peace. I'm just kidding, I'm still here, but for real though, I hope this helped some of you or one of you out there, or if it impacts one life, that'd be awesome, you know? Or to even a whole bunch, that'd be sweet. But devote yourself, guys. See ya.